Hello everybody. We're going to take a look at Unit 5.2c at WAMAP, which is a problem dealing with finding the area of a trapezoid. Okay, a trapezoid is a figure with two parallel sides, so that in this case the top and the bottom are parallel, and then the other lines are not. They're not related to each other. How do we calculate the area of this shape? So as usual when calculating area, we need to have a right angle. Let's get my tablet here. We need to have a right angle, and we draw a line from the base to the height, right up to the top. That's the height is 19.6, and I think that is given to us in the beginning. If you want, in the module we have the GED WAMAP formula sheets you might want to use, so you can pull those up. The GED formula sheet doesn't have, oh here it is, it does have the trapezoid. So the area is found by this formula, 1/2 h times b1 plus b2. And when you're using these formulas, PEMDAS rules apply. But the easiest way to think of this, for me, is to, you've got this side, this is your base, 24.5, and that is gradually getting shorter and shorter until you get to the top, which is 9.8. So that in the formula where it says, a equals 1/2 h times b1 plus b2, or if you go down to the WAMAP geometric formula sheet, right here you've got your b and h written there. You're just averaging a and b. You're averaging the length of the two parallel sides and multiplying that by the height. Okay, so that may be easier to remember it that way. So what we're doing here, we're going to take the average of 24.5, 24.5, and 9.8 and multiply those by the height, which is 19.6. So if you grab your calculators, and be sure to use PEMDAS, follow PEMDAS rules, 9.8 plus 24.5, and then we're going to take the average, so divide that by 2. And that's 22.05. And we're going to multiply that by 19.6. And my calculator went blank. So let me try that again. We have 9.8 plus 24.5 divided by 2. Let's just... if you want to be absolutely sure, you can put in those parentheses, left and right parentheses. All right, 9.8 plus, let's see, erasing half of my problem, times 19.6. Wait, divided by 2. All right, we're going to do this once more. That divided by 2. Okay, 9.8. Be sure to have your parentheses on when you're averaging these two numbers, the top and the bottom of the trapezoid. And in this case, top and bottom are the sides that are parallel to each other. So when we're doing area, you always have to have a 90-degree angle, because we are using this, we're going to get our units in terms of square units, and to have square units you need to have a right angle somewhere that's giving you the figure. So 17.15, and then we're going to multiply that by 19.6. My screen just went blank again. Let's do it. I'm having a fight with my calculator. Give me 1 second. All right, my calculator has asked for the day off. So I'm going to go ahead and write out this area of a trapezoid. This is the formula. A equals 1/2 h times the sum of a plus b. Okay, so we're going to take that and write it out on a tablet. And basically what this means is we are going to average these two numbers, 9.8, the distances here, and 24.5, and take the average. That's what this half is for. And then we'll multiply that by the height. So average of these two lines times the red one. And since I can't use my calculator, I'm going to try, we're going to use Google. And Let's see, I've got my numbers here. So a equals 1/2 h times a plus b. Let's just write that in here this way. So we got, we'll first substitute those numbers. A is equal to 1/2 of 19.6 times 9 plus 8 plus 24.5. And so we've got the 1/2 here. So we're just going to write this in this way. 1/2 of 19.6 times this. And if we put our formula in the same way here, the browser will also follow PEMDAS. So we've got 1/2 and then times, and I'm going to use parentheses here, 19.6, put in double parentheses, and times multiplication and another parenthesis, 9.8 plus 24.5, and then close parenthesis there. So I've got, these are nested parentheses, so you've all worked in those. So according to PEMDAS, this number will be averaged. We'll add those together and it will be divided and multiplied by 19.6. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay, so 238.14, and that is our answers in square units, which goes in here, and they don't have units or square. They don't have anything here, so we don't know what the length is. But anyway, the answer to that should be 238.14 square units. And so they're not asking for that. They don't want to bother you with the units yet, so they're just going to have you work it that way. So 238.14. So give that a try and do another practice problem. And this is very similar to finding the area of a rectangle, except you've got the parallel sides are 2 different lengths. So you have to average that before you multiply it by the height. Okay. So it's just one step a little more complicated than the triangle or the rectangle. All right. So give that a try. If you run into trouble, shoot me an email. Just click on that. See if I can find it here. Message instructor button. And let me know. If you need help, I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. Good luck.